It's been a little bit since I've been on stage. So, I don't have the same energy as before. I'm a little rusty. So, I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I hope everybody is fine. Good morning. I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep well. I gotta have fun in summer. I also have lots of things to tell you today. We're going to be speaking mostly about how we can change the world in our perspective. And in this, moment, I want you guys to see how you guys can grab a background of these many perspectives so you can actually get something and use it to go, somewhere. Man, I really forgot how I sound on the microphone. Like, it sounds really weird. Anywho, so the first thing is the fact that you have to focus on something that you can change. Focusing on something that you can change is focusing on a certain subject that is pretty specific. Like for me, it's pretty much going towards the science side and the knowledge side, more so because it's what's growing now. Technology is the near future. Now, for you guys may like poetry because maybe you want to be the most greatest poet that sells millions of poetry books and becomes a millionaire or something. You guys have to do what you want inside because don't let people put you in a box and then let you think inside that box. And then when the box is done, you start thinking the same thing but in a different way. You've got to develop a new mindset. You've got to learn to make your brain bigger, but not your head though, so it doesn't explode. So you also have to need to change what has to be changed. Changing what has to be changed is the most important thing because when you change something, it brings out the best of you. Now, going on to the more real side and the more side about people, socially and physically or even mentally, people really like to communicate. People really like to engage. Even I do. And so I don't blame you. The thing is, you have to engage in what's right for you, not for what's right for the other people. Because if you have a life striving and going through strife just to satisfy other people, you will not satisfy other people because people are never satisfied by what is done for them, but they're satisfied by what they have done for themselves. Because there's nothing that really engages somebody and makes him dream unless they have that dream and apply it. Now, the next thing is the fact that you have to learn that the most important thing is that you understand what you're doing. No one's gonna be like, okay, I got the dream, I have a plan, now where do I start? You know where to start because when you devise a plan, you don't go, okay, here's the end. But to get to the end, I gotta go here, there, up, down, everywhere. That's not how it works. The thing is, you need to start the plan from the beginning and get to the end. Now, what I'm going to tell you before you start this road is, listen, maybe the longest road may seem hard, but it's pretty easy because people taking shortcuts in life doesn't give them the full experience. Because if you take that many shortcuts, then your shortcuts are actually cutting off the experience that you gain from going through the full entire road. You don't see what's in the winter if you skip the winter and sleep like a bear, And that's the thing. You have to learn, understand, and comprehend life. The other thing is now we're going into the more business type of thing. So this stuff is where you guys get to know what your type of ideology is and what you can give to the other people. Because mainly people in this world like getting more than giving. As of course we were born with the thing to get and God told us that you have to give. Now, The next thing is that you need to learn what you can give to people while you're getting something, even though you are giving. For instance, I give you guys lots of information whilst I'm getting lots of fun and happiness because I really enjoy being on the stage. What can I say? Now, the second thing, and the most important one in going into the business industry, is the fact that you know how to put lines together. Having a plan is the most important thing, and applying is the second most important thing. Because if you have a passion, and if you have something that's really at your heart, if you have a dream, that's 20% of your success. But if you are ready, and if you have a plan, and if you've got everything written down in your mind, that's 80%. Because people know that, hey, okay, I got the plan, I got everything, but do I have the potential to do it? But other people have the potential, but they just go all willy-nilly over everywhere, and they don't understand what's going to happen in their lives. That's why if you have 20% of the passion, 20% of, the plan, and then the rest is 80%, you are going to have a 100% rate of success. The other thing is people nowadays understand more so and know more so what they want to know. So you want to understand how to show somebody what they want to see while you're also showing them what you have in mind. So for instance, I do motivation. I show people what they want to see, motivation, and I also show it in different sketches. I want to imply my idea into these different ideas, but they still get the memo that I'm motivating them. And I still understand that many people get the idea that, hey, I'm gonna be motivated, that means I'm gonna be better. Motivation is just one step. It's half a key, to be honest, because if somebody has the real idea, the plan, the industry, he has the mind, the physical, if you have everything, all you have to do is take the first step. Now that's where something called the comfort zone comes in. Now, many people can see that, of course, staying in the comfort zone is no way in getting change, is no way in evolving. People, cavemen back then, they used to wear literal animals on themselves. That was not comfy for us. The more we develop, the more we make our world comfortable, but that doesn't mean we're going to grow into a comfort zone. Listen, nobody likes to be outside in a crowd filled with people that they don't know. Listen, I'm paranoid too. I don't like to be in front of many people. But if these people are great, and if I know that these people are here for a purpose and it's to learn, I'm happy to be next to them. Because it's not about what you get, it's about what you keep. That's another, entrepreneur type of thing that you guys can keep. And yeah, that's it for the industry part. Going to the life part. By the way, everything I'm speaking here in this 15 minutes or more is going to be in my book that I'm going to release soon. Okay? Thank you. And of course, now going into the life part. You've got life problems, financial problems, and then you've got family problems. Let's start with the easiest one, which is family problems. Everybody understands that, hey, I got a child, and I may not be giving him enough time. And I'm understanding when my parents work and they have to do something, but maybe another child doesn't. So here's where you learn to understand and put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Not these ones, but the other ones. So that's when you understand how to be that someone and try and look, okay, so I'm my child, I like to see my father many, many times, but when can I see him? Only when I'm happy. And my father cheers me up. So whenever your child's down, you've got to always have something to back it up for him. Video calls, call him on Zoom meetings, anything, because your child's a child. And any other thing related with financial problems, I'm pretty sure you guys know lots of financial books or lots of motivational speakers. They tell you to learn, understand, and get financially literate. Now, what's financial literacy? This is one big chunk of a secret to life and one big chunk to understanding how you can do whatever you want. First thing is, I don't want anybody here telling me I work for money. If you do, you'd stay hours and hours learning about something that's useless just so you can make money. Now, if you're telling me money works for me, then yeah, sure. Because if people, listen, when you work for money, okay, what you're thinking is, okay, I'm doing my job, I'm sweeping around. You don't take a look anywhere. You don't take a look anywhere for opportunity. Opportunity doors open up when you least expect it. That's why when you work with passion. Don't work only for the reward, but work for the experience. Thank you.
Hi, Mohammed. First question I want to ask you, why do you want to motivate people?
Well, it's something that I learned myself. I used to really watch motivational speakers, not knowing what they do. I used to watch it to get more knowledge. As you know, knowledge is everything. If you don't know nothing, you don't get nothing. So the first thing is, I used to watch motivational speakers without knowing that they're actual motivational speakers. But then when I started to get the realization, I was like, hey, this guy is telling me how to, get a life or something. And I was like, okay, that's nice. No, after that, a couple years later, suddenly COVID-19 comes out and, smacks everybody in the face with sorrow. And then, people need somebody to just get them up, at least try. And I tried to help many people, as I wanted to be a motivational speaker for two things. I wanted to actually put, the energy that I get, because I eat a lot of sweets. I got a sugar tooth. And, I needed to put out that energy into something useful. Besides, playing soccer, I actually put it out into making videos, editing, making content, and this right here.
That's amazing. I'm up on my feet. That's amazing. The first question I want to ask you, Mohammed, what's your regime for learning English? How did it all begin?
Okay, so let me tell you one thing. So when you ask how did you learn English, I'm going to give you how I learned English. But that doesn't mean that's how you guys can learn English. Because everybody has a different mindset. Everybody has a different subconsciousness. I'm not going to put... You guys are not 5-year-olds, right? Of course not. Now, I learned it when I was 5. And there's a very big difference in the mind when it's fresh and when it has many information of universities, work, jobs, maybe financial problems. When you get lots of information plunked into your head, and while growing up, you kind of can't hold another, English is a part that goes not more into the memory, but goes into the subconsciousness, since it's a language of communicating. It's something that is used for understanding. It's not something that is used for applying. You don't apply English. Who says I do English? There's not a verb for that. But I speak English, yeah, sure. So the most important thing is that you guys know how to get yourself from one point to the other. Now, when learning English, of course, you guys are going to be like, okay, tutorials on YouTube, yeah, that should work. Those can work, but the most important thing is that you listen to podcasts. You can find my podcast on, Spotify. And the second most important thing is that you can read. You can read my book, if you want to. And this third most important thing is that you write. You guys could learn how to write your own books and to write your own ideas. And, the fourth important thing is that you can, speak. Now, after those three ones, listening, reading, after the inputs and the outputs, there comes a part where you just put everything together and you get LPRE. LPRW, actually. It's learning, speaking, writing, and reading. So that's when you literally learn the basics. كل ما عليك فعله وتعلم the basics. برك تعلم الحوايج البسيطة, because what I did was when I learned the basics, I ascended like I ascended like Superman in English. That's the only thing you need to do, is to learn the basics of English so you can then understand, hey, I could use English for this and this and this and this, and then apply it to your daily life. That's how you learn English the fastest way.
How did English change your life, Mohammed?
I mean, it more so didn't change my life, but it helped me, I don't know, like, let's say, it helped me build my life, because English is something very important now, and thank God I learned it, thank you. And I really think that English is something easy, because when we speak like this, you really get the idea, like, it smacked me in the head right now, is that, hey, I'm speaking in English. That's a language far from what I'm used to. So if doing what I'm used to is bad, then I should learn new things. I should understand new things. Because if you stay in what you're used to, life is just going to give you the same opportunities over and over again. That's why when I grow up, I don't really have a plan to be a certain person or some guy who did this. I want to be myself. And I'll let myself decide that in a couple of years.
That's amazing.
Any questions?
That's awesome. That was amazing. You guys have the chance to ask questions now. You got a mic there. Somebody has the mic. Yep.
Over here. Hi.
Hello.
Well, you are super inspiring.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say I like your energy, but I love it. Literally.
Thank you.
You are super gifted, mashallah. I want to congratulate your parents. So my question is, you have lovely energy and you are inspiring. So did English help you get to this energetic you, or you was already energetic and fun?
English really helped me, because now I watch people that make English content and I love the energy that they put out. They try and make the people feel like they know them from a long time. By giving you guys those funny little quotes, I gave you an idea of my background so I can make you guys easily learning and understanding what I know.
The output affects the input. The input affects the output. This is it. If you listen to something positive, automatically it affects. Beautiful. That's amazing. Do you guys have a question? I think somebody there in the back, please. You can get a mic.
I have the mic, so I'm going to ask first. Is that okay? So, yeah, congratulations for all what have you done in your life, because
Thank you.
like you're so inspiring, and like when you're talking, I feel like it's the inner
Presence?
dialogue when you're talking. I feel like it was the inner dialogue in me. If I had not the potential, if I had the encouragement and the loving of parents, that possibly that you like someone is being pushed and is going to be like able to express all the potential that like a little potential human being has. So I really congratulate your parents for having you, and I thank them for making such an impact, because you are actually an impact in the society. So
Actually, I like to thank my parents from here. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mom. Thank you, Dad. And also, I want to just say that, I know this today we're like, we're all about English and everything, but if your passion isn't English, it's not English. It doesn't have to be. because many people are passionate. The only reason we make people know that English is important is because when you grow up and you don't have, when people say I want to fall back on something, I don't want to fall back. I want to fall forward. I want to fall forward. So when you fall forward, you don't fall flat on your face, you fall on English. That's why people are telling you that it's pretty important to learn it. Now, you don't have to, but it's just a better way of life to learn English.
That's amazing.
For the parents, like I really want to hear like just small talk from maybe one of the parents on like just a small tip on how you managed to raise such a kid, because it's mind blowing. So thank
Okay,
you.
so I know you asked for a small question, but you might have to wait 1 or 2 days because I'm going to let out a big video. It's going to be a big release on how my mom taught me English. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. You should subscribe if you haven't already.
That's amazing. Mohammed, thank you so much. One question before we go. What do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
I don't know, as I said. I'm going to build myself till I get to 10 years.
Beautiful.
So maybe, you know, just maybe.
The next.
There's lots of things that I want to do, so I'm not going to be a precise thing like a scientist, although I may want to. But I think like as we are humans and we've got like a very big potential to do many things, I don't want to grow old and retire. And I don't really want to leave an impact that was like, this guy did this and became a millionaire. I want to give an impact that like, this guy creates the world we live in now. So I don't want to do something that gets me
amazing. That's
known,
amazing.
but I want to get something that makes the world known better, you know? So maybe I'm gonna do lots of things. I'm not gonna be a precise thing, so.
And we are your army pushing you from the back to do it.
Yeah, you guys are pushing me a lot right now. Thank you.
Mohammed, thank you so much. That was amazing. That was a beautiful, inspirational, uplifting interview. Thank
You're
you so much.
welcome. I
God
have
bless
one
you.
question. Are you subscribed? Okay, I heard yeses. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, Mohammed. That was amazing. Please give it up for Mohammed Jun Sharhabil. Thank you so much, Mohammed. That was amazing. That was amazing, Mohammed.
Thank you.
Do you have a word to say in the people?
Okay, so you know, now we're serious. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your life, and of course, you guys need to learn to understand. You guys have to really try and comprehend life, because I know life throws billions and billions of challenges for talented and untalented people, because talent is just, as I said, 20% of success, but having a plan is 80. So just combine those together and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
MashaAllah.
Okay, thanks. That's all, I
You-
guess.
You're in it to win it. God bless you, Mohammed. God bless you. Thank you so much. Please, guys, give it up for Mohammed. Thank you so much.